This report was produced by Mary Ferreira for the United Nations.
Good morning, children. How are you today? Did you wash your face? Did you remember to brush your teeth as well? Good morning, my friend. All right. Can you give yourself a big smile because you've done it in mathematics? All right. Okay, there you go. Welcome to MyZone Online School. My name is Teacher Mudabeti. Our theme for this week is summer. But before we continue with our lesson for today, let us not forget to sanitize our hands. Spray it nicely. There you go. Rub it through, out, and between your fingers. That is good. Today's lesson, we are going to look at data handling and phonics. Children, can we now go to page 9? Now the grade 2s and the grade 3s, both of you have to concentrate because this topic is for both of you. We are going to learn about the shapes there. We are just going to remind ourselves actually. Remember, we have learned about the shapes already. So we have got the square in black. It's all the sides are equal. And we have got the second one there. It's a triangle. It has got how many sides? 3 sides. And when we look around there in the block again, we can see a circle. A circle is a round one. All right. Therefore, now let's come to our questions and see what is required of us to do about these shapes. All right. So you are going to be checking in the table there. You check in the table and you count those 3 different shapes that we are given there. How many squares did you count in there? You write your number on the right side of your table. How many triangles did you count? You count the number of triangles there in the block on top. You write the number. How many circles did you count? And then you come to the other questions which are on your right hand side. Now you have to tell us which shape they came most. How many of each shape did you count? Then you'll be able to compare which one is the most, which occurs frequently. And how many are the fewest? Which shape came very few? Remember, when we say few, we say it's the little, the few ones that came just less of it. Number 3, how much more squares there than the triangles? So now we are comparing the squares and the triangles. How much more squares? How much of the squares are more than the triangles? What do you do there? What do you think we do there? You have to find out for me. I'm going to check on you tomorrow. And number 4, how many more circles are there than the squares? You also compare the number of circles than the number of squares which are there. So find out for me. Think a bit. Scratch your head and find for me the answers there. And in the last block there, you have to draw the amount of each picture you counted in the block. You draw how many squares did you count? If, for example, you have counted 3 of them, you draw 3 squares. If you have counted 2 triangles, you draw 2 triangles, and you do the same with the squares. You draw the amount of squares that you have counted. Thank you. Good morning once more again, learners. We are going to learn about the 2 sounds that always confuse us. We have this sound, the k and the h. We also have this sound, the s and the h. It always confuses us. So today we are going to learn much more about it. Now, when the k and the h stands together, we say it's a ch. It's a ch. All right. But when the s and the h are together, we say sh. We say sh. Put your finger on your lip. It's a sh. S and a h. It's a sh. All right. So a sh and a ch, they can come at the beginning of the word or at the end of the word. They are still sounding the same. It's still going to be a ch or a sh. All right. So I'm going to start with giving you the examples of a ch. What word can have a ch? The easiest one is the chair where you always sit when you are at school. A chair, we write it like that. It's a ch. Right, it's a ch. And it can also come at the end of a word. It's still a ch. It doesn't change as long as it's a k and a h. We can say, maybe we are saying, all right, let's write March. It's a month of the year, March. It's at the end of a word, but it's still a ch. Same applies with the sh, s, and the h. These ones are for the ch. All right. Same applies with the s and the h, a sh. You can say shoes. The shoes that you put on, it's a s and a h, it's a sh. It can also come at the end of a sentence or even in the middle, it's still, excuse me, it's still a sh. Maybe I'm saying foolish. It's at the end of the word. It's still a sh. All right, so let's go to page 10 together and see the examples that we are given there. Let's do together that exercise. We can see the pictures there. Those pictures, they have got two different sounds. Some of them have the ch, some have the sh. All right, so what I would like you to do is to check the picture. It will give you a clue. What is the name of that picture? For example, the first one there, that yellow one, it's a cheese. Is a cheese starting with a k and a h, sh sound, or is it a s and a sh sound? So it's a ch sound. So we circle the ch. And you go to the next one. What is that drawing? The drawing is of a sheep. Is a sheep a ch sound or it's a sh sound? A k and a h, or s and a sh. Then you circle the sound for each drawing. So you do the same with all the pictures. They will give you a clue because you have to first know what is the name of the picture before you identify the sound. Let's go down to the next exercise, just under there, just below. All right. Now you have to choose any 5 of the pictures. The given pictures which are on top there, you just have to choose 5 of them and you come up with your own sentence. You make your own sentence with any of the words which are there on the pictures. Choose 5. For example, the shark has sharp teeth. We have a shark there on the pictures, so I've chosen a shark. And then if I construct my own sentence, then I put it in the sentence like that. The shark has sharp teeth. Maybe I want to say a shirt. I put it in my sentence. My shirt is blue. Any sentence that you want. There is no wrong or correct one. All of you are correct. Every sentence will be correct. Okay, let's continue to page 11. We are still with our sounds, but on page 11 we are just going to look at the chi. Only the chi, the k and the ha. We read together the words which are there in the table. We have cheese, child, choose, change, chef, and chick. Those are the words of the ch sound. So I would like you to find out which word is correct to be put in the line which is left there in order to make each sentence here correct. Are you going to be able to do that for me, please? I know you can. So please do that for me. I'll check it with you tomorrow. Let's proceed to page 12. These are very easy exercises. I'm enjoying it. And what about you? I know you are. You are still going to fill in the ch sound in the words. You are going to fill in the chi sound there. All right. So you have got the pictures there. You have to write down their names. There is a reading there first. You are going to read. Or should I read it for you? I'll quickly go through it and you have to follow nicely there at home. Children pull up a. From this menu you can use potato, eats, or opt fruit. Is bigger or I can bake soup. I can soup. Chocolate, cookies, or pie. Your food, and then say goodbye. So they have given you the words, but they have left out the sound. So you are going to fill in the chi sound to make those words correct. Just put in the chi sound. You will make those words correct, and then you will be able to read this passage correctly. Thank you. Now look at the ones which are down. I'm sure you can do it as well. We have already learned about these pictures on page 11, remember? So now I just want you, without checking on the previous page, you have to now write their names. And their names should have a what sound? Remember, it's a ch sound, a k and a ha. Okay, please do that. I'll check with you tomorrow again. Okay, children, let's go to page 13. All right. On page 13, we are going to identify the heavy objects and the light objects. Okay, before we start to identify and sort them out, we are first going to know what is heavy and what is light. Something which is light means it does not have much weight. I can lift it without having to struggle. But something which is heavy, I have to use my muscles. Okay, so for example, let's compare this pencil and the sharpener. Which one will be heavy here and which one will be light? Of course, the pencil is light because I don't use much of my energy to pick it up. But with the sharpener, it's heavy. I use my energy. When I pick it up, my muscle is building. Therefore, this one is heavier than the pencil. All right. Now, let us look at our objects which are given on page 13. Which one is light and which one is heavy? We have got two columns there in front of us. On the left side is heavy and on the right side is light. Now we are going to sort our objects according to heavy and light, and we are going to cut them nicely and paste them in the right column. Now, for example, let's take the first object. What is the first object? It's a truck. Now, is a truck heavy or light? Of course, a truck is it's heavy. You can't even lift up a truck. Therefore, we are going to cut the truck and paste it on the left side because it's heavy. And we go to the next object. What is the next object? They are my socks. I would like to know if you still remember what we have learned so far. Remember, we have done the shapes, We have only done 3 shapes, the circle, the triangle, and the square. And after that, we have learned 2 sounds that always confuse us. Which sounds are those? We have learned the S and H. What sound is it? It's a sh. And we have learned the K and H. What sound is it? It's a ch. Those are the 2 sounds that we did. Thank you very much. And I hope you have enjoyed the lesson for today. Now, before we end our lesson for today, I would like us to do something that is very important. We must not forget to do what? To sanitize our hands. Nicely, we rub it through again, behind and between the fingers. Now we are going to call our friend Zoshi to say goodbye.
Hi everyone, I'm Zoshi. And Simon says don't touch your face, your eyes, your nose, and your mouth unless your hands are super clean. Bye!
We know the world is a crazy place right now, but don't panic. Take a breath, slow down, or better yet, stop completely. We'll still be here when everything settles down. In this time of uncertainty, look to nature. She has all the answers, you know. We're not only giving ourselves time to reset, we're giving nature time to restore, revive, restart. We're saving ourselves and we're saving the world. Stay home now so that we can welcome you to Namibia again soon. Yes, the world's a crazy place right now, but don't despair. Find the joy, cherish hope, breathe. Take a moment, take a few, and someday soon you'll once again be able to stare in wonder at this magnificent view. The world's a crazy place right now, but don't worry, we'll still be here. We'll see you again soon.
Akili, 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 akili. Will you wash your hands with me? I want to wash my hands with you. Come on, I will show you what to do. Wash your hands in clean water. Wash your hands, wet them with the water. Wash your hands, now add some soap. Scrub your hands in the soap and water. Scrub above and below between the fingers too. Scrub under your nails and scrub a dub a doo. Rinse your hands in water. Rinse them clean, rinse away the soap. Dry your hands and go.
Akili, why do we wash our hands?
To wash away the germs.
Akili, what are germs?
They're like tiny little bugs on your hands and they can make you sick.
But I don't see any germs on my hand.
That's because they're so tiny that you can't even see them.
Oh wow! I want to wash the germs away. Will you wash your hands with me, Akili?
Of course! wash your hands in clean water. Wash your hands, wet them with the water. Wash your hands, now add some soap. Scrub your hands in the soap and water. Scrub above and below between the fingers too. Scrub under your nails and scrub-a-dub-a-doo. Rinse your hands in water. Rinse them clean, rinse away the soap. Dry your hands and go.
Great job, Huruma! Can you tell me the 4 things we did to wash our hands?
I can try.
1.
Wash our hands with water.
2.
Put soap on our hands.
3.
Scrub our hands all over.
4.
Rinse our hands clean with water.
That's right! You got it!
Wash your hands, wash the germs away.
I'm feeling so bad because of I have been arrested. We are trying to sell to provide our kids with food, but the police, they come to arrest us.
I was literally apprehended in Independence Avenue. I mean, there was no prior communications with the police or with Bonn or Bengal Namibia. These guys literally just apprehended us on surprise.
And when you are talking in a manner that is exaggerated about brutality in this country, I should ask you in which country you live.
Yes, I can confirm that indeed there were 2 cell phones that were found after a search was conducted at the cells that the fish rot accused are staying.
Do you understand the amount of money that the government has spent on the fight against COVID-19? Could they have spent 300 million on tracing people and managing people? Is that even possible?
In a time of uncertainty, false news, and fear, learn on. While the world scrambles to make new sense, while the experts turn around in circles, trying to find their way back to tomorrow. Learn on. When classrooms become empty cathedrals and the trees start to bear answers, learn on. Learn on. Until every parent is a teacher, and every teacher is a mentor. Learn on. Until you cross the boundaries of your mind, until you grow eyes and sprout wings. My friend, learn on. On sidewalks, on the floor, at the neighbors, in the market, in hallways, in churches, under trees, at kitchen tables, in riverbeds. Learning doesn't only happen between 4 walls. Learning happens in the small space of your enormous, beautiful mind. Start where you are. Use what you have. Learn on one. Invite learning in.
Win free airtime with One Africa TV. Share your comments on the channel. SMS your feedback, name and town to 555. One Africa TV. It just gets better.
Early this morning, woke up holding my head, hearing my heartbeat all night long. Shades of this motel keeping me in bed, reading the news, just trying to stay strong. I need to just get up, take a deep breath, keep it together, 'cause it's a beautiful day.
Win free airtime with #LearnOn1. Share your comments on the lessons. WhatsApp your feedback, name and town to 081 200 6659. #LearnOn1. Invite learning in.
Ja, Mann ist. Dann wird mal wach aus dem Schock. Hey, okay, hier steht, die Welt geht bald unter. Da wird Stiefenei da draußen.
Wo ist meine Kühlbox?
Ich denke, wir sind noch right. Nam ist anyway so 10 Jahre hinter uns.
Yeah, okay, guess was? Hier kommt wieder diese Nam-Boys, zeigen euch was ganz Neues. Wir singen unser Shit auf Naps, denn bis es euch gefällt. Hier kommt wieder diese Nam-Boys, eure Number One Choice. Einfach die geschützten Okies auf der ganzen Welt. Ja, das Highspeed Internet ist da. Deswegen hört ihr jetzt erst von den Boys aus Afrika. Aber nicht vorhin, wir sind way genauso cool wie du, mein Bra. Nur wenn wir reden, reden wir ein Biggie Democrat. Ja, wir sind mal eingechillt, jetzt wird den Tag lang gegrillt. Bei uns nennt man das frei, der Rest hat ne Flavor. Ja.
Hey, was denn da los, bra? Alle chillen nicht vor das Kino und denken diesen Fame. Ach, Snapchat seine Macht. Hey, ich rap nicht oft, doch wenn ich rap ich mein Sandwich lecker dick im Butterbrotpapier wie deine Mutti bei dir. Check mein Teil ist so advanced, ich copy Bass in meine Fans. Deswegen bin ich so spontan und change immer meine Plans.
Hier kommt wieder diese Nam-Boys, zeigen euch was ganz Neues. Wir singen unser Shit auf Naps, denn bis es euch gefällt. Hier kommt wieder diese Nam-Boys, eure Number One Choice. Einfach die geschützten Okies auf der ganzen Welt. Hier kommt wieder diese Nam-Boys, zeigen euch was ganz Neues. Wir singen unser Shit auf Naps, denn bis es euch gefällt. Hier kommt wieder diese Nam-Boys, eure Number One Choice. Einfach die geschützten Okies auf der ganzen Welt. Na, 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 na. Wir sind Okies, wir chillen nicht den ganzen Tag und liken diesen Stress nicht, wir liken nicht, wenn man lacht. Weil Gangster-Style ist laut, wir cruisen nicht noch mit mein Geist ist älter als ich, egal solange ich bewege. Der Boomer Drink in der Hand und in der anderen mein Phone. Vor quite war man Windhoek ist jetzt LTE so. Ja,
was? Dein Internet ist klar. Ist doch kein Wunder mit deinen WhatsApp-Stories, bra. Oh, wir Boys sind gechillt, so ist deine Chick mal nicht hot. Nicht worin schickt mir nicht einen Pick, ich bin uns gut im Photoshop. Hey, check diese Kack-Idee, ich starte jetzt ein Komitee mit Unterwasser-Selfies vom Moschikoto-See.